What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Plenty Green Lawn Service, and as I'm sure you can tell, sunny South Georgia. I don't think I ever replaced the wipers on here. Oh, I must have. That one over there looks good. This one not so much. I wonder if I got any fluid in there. No. No radio. I can't sing the Aaron Tippin song. Remember that song? Ain't nothing wrong with the radio. There again, you have to be as old as me to probably remember that. Unless your parents introduce you to it. My volt gauge there is making some funny movements. Hope everything's okay. Anyway, White Lightning out on its maiden fall voyage. So this is the first time I've had it out. In fact, the last time I used it, and I do have a little small leak, or did have a little small leak. I think I got it fixed by a hose on the cooling system, but I just slid the hose further down the pipe, tightened it up. We'll see. I'm only going about 7 miles. And I let it run at the house yesterday for about 30 minutes and everything did well on it, so. I don't know if I'm gonna fix that or take it to somebody. It's getting slow enough this time of year I can do some of those kind of little things. Elro Mow and 002. They got 4 on the schedule today. Well, 5. Elro wants to go by and cut his yard while he's out, so they're gonna take care of that. And yeah, so new guy had something to do this morning. I sent him a message yesterday, just said, hey, you know, because we're really talking about next year, him coming on board. But I did tell him in the meantime, you know, if I had something for him to do and to get familiar with some of these yards, you know, I would let him go out with me. And of course, you know, pay him for it. Let him go ahead and make a little money. Especially getting, you know, be Christmas time before you know it, man. You can always use some extra change coming into the Christmas season. So, especially with kids, you know. So, but they had they already had something planned at the church this morning, and he said I can come out in the afternoon. So I said, well, call me when you get done and I'll see, because, you know, I don't know how long I'm gonna stay out today. I really don't, because, you know, it's Friday, man. It's Friday. I might get out here in a little after lunch, say, you know, hey, I'm gonna pack up this stuff and go to the house, the hacienda. So anyway, he may or may not come out today, which is not a problem. That was, you know, again, I sent him this message last night just to see if he wanted to go make a few dollars. So we are going to do this skirting project. We're going to put on, it's a vinyl type skirting. I think it looks like stone. And we got to do a couple of things. It's got a lip on the top that's not going to go under the J channel. So we got to trim part of it off. We have to cut the bottom of it, and we got to bury it. So, not sure how time consuming that's going to be. You know, I just got to, never put this type on before, and so, you know, the first little bit of today's project will be a learning experience. So, but this customer's been waiting on me to do this since, well, I built his deck in March, I think, and he's probably been waiting on this since at least May, and I just never was able to get to it. So, and I don't know how long it's going to take. I would think I could do it in a day, but I always think that, and then it doesn't happen. I'm sure you could do it in a day if you knew exactly what you were doing, but I done forgot now how many feet it was around the house, around 200, I think, somewhere 175, something like that. So anyway, when I get up here, I'll show you what we got going on. All right, here's what we got going on. We're putting this up, this kind of sandstone skirting, really nice skirting. I'm digging down. I'm gonna get a little bit below ground. I haven't cut that off. Some of them I may have to cut where the house is lower. But because of the way the vinyl's put on that J channel, I'm having to cut off. I'm cutting this off and just leaving about that 1/2 inch lip to go under there. And we're gonna actually screw it in inside these joints here. It's gonna be, you know, he's getting these color screws, and then this just slides into the end there. So what I'm doing is going ahead and cut a bunch off. This is, if you're Norwick Stone SK is what it is. So anyway, I'm gonna set you up and probably just let you see a little time lapse of what I'm doing, and I don't know if I'll put some music to it or maybe do a little voiceover on it or something. We'll see. All right, I got y'all a little bit of time lapse, just a quick update on kind of what this looks like. So you see, and we just breaking it off at the columns. We're not going around them. This stuff is really easy to put in. I've been out here, I started probably about 4 hours ago. And this is where you saw the time lapse at to begin with. So I've been all the way around here. I'm gonna come back and rake some of that down. Just trying to get it all in right now. Had to cut off a post and stuff there that I was working around, and then got it up on the porch. And remember, I built this deck. And this is a little more time consuming. I took and put 3 pieces together here. Then I'm gonna have to cut another little piece to go on the end to go up to that post. But I got this section and that section. There's Old Glory. And that section. And then I got to do this side back out here. Then I'll be back doing the house. And of course I got some AC stuff to work around down there. It's going to take a little bit more time, but and a water box here. And a few things to work around on this side too. So, and I had a couple of things on the other side, but you know, and we're gonna actually run out of material. Customer didn't get enough material, but that's okay. He'll probably have enough for me to do all I want to do today, so that'll work out good. Anyway, oh, here's a corner Just in case any of y'all might be interested in putting any stuff in, man, it goes in really easy. That's a corner. What I'm doing is cutting this whole return off and putting it flush up to the corner on the vinyl siding corners. And it just covers, I mean, we're not doing it, but if this was the corner of the house, it would just go up just like that. And your siding, you know, the skirting goes behind it. Now this is actually made to be stacked on top of each other, so you could do a wall. If you've ever seen a metal building with, like, it looks like a half stone wall on it or something, that's actually this kind of stuff. Maybe not this exact stuff, but you can see where it's, those fingers on it right there. See how they're locked in right there. Then when you set it up, got a piece. Pretty thick stuff too. I'm cutting it with a circular saw with the blade in backwards. So, and cutting it from the back side. Well, actually from the front side, but you can cut it either way. So anyway, I'm gonna set y'all up, let you get some more time lapse. Alright, we got, I got that done. I did have the new guy came over and hit me a little bit at the end. I'm sorry if that AC's making all that noise, man. White Lightning's got the AC kicking, bro. But, anyway, I'm gonna let him get going before I get him on camera and all that. You know, some of y'all around here locally, some people I've already told who it is. Some people saw him today, but, I told him he'd come help me on some of these little projects and stuff like this if he wanted to. Ride by and check on the guys' work. Yeah, they cut this one today. Looks good. Looks good. Probably wasn't a whole lot to cut. We skipped it last week. Anyway, they did 4 today. Oh man, I forgot to tell him to move the trampoline. Dude, I just thought about that. I need to call and check on that. Yep, I need to check on that. Let me get off here. I tried to get Elro, he didn't answer. He's probably taking a nap, man. Anyway, it is 3:30. So I got about 7 hours over there today. Probably take a few more hours to finish up. He's adding a little bit of stuff he wants to do to trim it out, so, which I think is a good idea. But we run out of, long story short, he miscalculated. So I've done it before myself, but anyway, we got it took care of. Put up all we could, and he'll order some more, and I'll go back and get him finished up. Shouldn't take but a few hours to finish it. It was kind of slow going around the porch, and then of course that customer loves to talk. He may watch this video, and if he does, that's fine, because he knows he loves to talk. Told him, man, you can't be out here talking to me. So anyway, I think with the other guy coming to help me, if we would have had everything, I was thinking we could get done by 5:30. I was just going to finish it today. That was my intent. And then this morning we realized we didn't have enough material. So anyway, that went out the window. So Gotta go back, man. Gotta go back. Andy, if you're watching, I gotta charge you more for coming back. Just so you know, bro. That's how it works. So anyway, that's about it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video. Not planning on this video probably won't come out till, heck, I don't know, Sunday, something like that maybe. It's Friday now. Not working tomorrow. Tomorrow, me and my daughter, Lord willing, are going to Tallahassee, Florida. It's probably about 4 hours from here, something like that. With Florida State Seminole fans. Shout out to Josh with Josh's Lawn and Landscape. He's a big Clemson fan. Clemson Tigers. We're going to the Florida State Clemson game. Now, chances are Clemson's gonna win, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and say it, you know. But I'm also gonna say go Noles. So, been a rough few years for us. But my daughter wanted to go to a game, and she found tickets to this one a couple of weeks ago, and I had no idea it was gonna start at 7:30 at night. So we'll get out of there, you know, what, 11 o'clock, 11:30, at least 4 hours home from the stadium, trying to get out of the traffic and all that. So I'm gonna get home in the wee hours of the morning, Sunday morning. I might be a little bit tired. Hope I don't fall asleep while I'm preaching. That ain't happening. Anyway, yeah, so that's what we got going on. But so no work tomorrow. Gonna just take it easy a little bit in the morning, then whatever time, you know, we'll head over that way, I guess. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and close out the video, man. I do appreciate y'all watching, and my prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you, and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him. Hope you have a great day.